cartoon cartoons.
And more, you might do that thing. Fit and more done.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Who are these two girls anyway? Hello, everyone! It is I, Amber. So, this is... Talk to me, you idiot! Hello? Oh, hello, is this gotta be a first word? So, how are you today? So today we're going to take a look at the top 10 reasons you'll need to watch The Owl House. Ready? Sure I am. I have to say this.
Good morning, terrifying fantasy world.
Good morning.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 reasons you should be watching The Owl House.
Barkus says your aura is strong and silly, like a baby's laughter. Welcome.
Still lives a pet.
But fortunately,
Still customized.
harder than you.
All right, jeez. Never want to have any fun. Ow. Hoot.
For this list, we'll be looking at what makes The Owl House so great and why the animated fantasy television show is worth the watch.
That's
There
definitely
are
a
mild
fantasy
spoilers
way
in
to
this
do
video,
that.
So tread carefully if you haven't gotten around to watching it all yet. Before we get started, tell us what your favorite thing about The Owl House is in the comments. Number 10, the mysteries and magic.
What is this place?
This is the Boiling Isles. Every myth you humans have is caused by a little of our world leaking into yours.
If you're a fan of fantasy or all things magic, you'll probably
That's
love
definitely
The Owl House.
magic.
Think Harry Potter
I
meets Gravity
really
Falls.
love that.
Some sort of enchanted article of clothing that could sort this out for me.
Well, there used to be, but...
Oh, I'm so excited!
And now, I feed.
It takes place in a realm full of witches and magic and monsters, where students practice spells, and humans are not super
Ooh, very
popular.
mythical.
that was pretty clever
Still like
for a
it.
human.
With magic comes mysteries, and within the first season alone, we uncover much of Ida the Owl Lady's
I guess
past
it's really
and a
much
little about the source of
exactly
magic.
once.
For as many of the secrets that have been revealed, there are still so many that remain hidden. What's the deal with King?
This shall suffice.
Who's the fallen titan of the Boiling Isles? Why so many owls? Number 9. It was created by Dana Terrace. Dana Terrace is best known for her work on incredible cartoons like Gravity Falls
still
and the
let me
2017
working now.
reboot of DuckTales.
Exhaustive. Comprehensive. Where are you going?
With all that experience in the field, it's no wonder she's finally created her own show. And take our word for it, it's just
Very
as incredible.
excited about the
Dana was actually
mythical
partly
one.
motivated to develop her show.
I
thanks to a
guess it's
former
pretty
colleague
much
who thought,
exactly
quote,
the
it was
way
a
it
dumb idea.
is.
It turns out she actually draws quite a bit of inspiration from her own life. Dana has described
I guess
herself
it's
as
pretty
not
much
quite
like
fitting
it.
in when she was younger, a theme that is not only prominent on the show, but is also flipped on its head.
You think that's an impressive trick? Take a look at this. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Turns out not fitting in is kind of cool.
Look, kid, everyone wants to believe they're chosen. But if we all waited around for a prophecy to make us special, we'd die waiting.
Number 8. It's a horror comedy. Horror comedy has to be one of the best genres out there,
Ooh,
and the Owl
a
House
horror
totally
comedy.
perfects it.
I
He's
didn't do any
laughing.
of that stuff. I snuck in through a window just now.
Huh? Well then, what?
Oh no! A twist!
The mix of humor and scary elements outdoes itself through its animation and writing. If you're looking for a cartoon that can sometimes get a little dark, this show completely fits the bill.
Oh, hello, little fairy. Are you going to tell me this is all a fantastical dream? Give me your skin!
Although the show
Still
definitely has some
disgusting.
terrifying scenes, quote, the goal was to make the world livable and friendly for all of the Demon Realm's creatures. According to the LA Times, who spoke to art director Ricky Komeda, the show normalizes what would otherwise be pretty creepy monsters, leaving plenty of room for the light humor to shine
That's
through.
definitely
Good morning,
realistic.
terrifying fantasy world.
Good morning.
Number 7. The writing.
Sire, those miscreants are still at large. Please allow me to capture them.
Worry not, Kiki. We'll be keeping an eye on the inhabitants of the Owl House.
Like many modern-day cartoons, The Owl House is a serialized show, meaning there are several main plots you can follow from beginning to end. The biggest mystery is introduced pretty early on in the show. Who cursed Ida? The Owl House is certainly well-paced,
that's
because by the end of the first
definitely the
season,
hit
we get
one's
the answer
male
to this
thing.
question and more.
You know, I'm getting a little tired of this game, so why don't you just show me your face?
The subplots are also super fun to follow. The relationship between Amity and Luce develops slowly but surely, as we witnessed Amity's feelings for Luce evolve from resentment
like it.
to friendship to her newfound crush.
So you two go to the same school now. That doesn't change anything.
Really, what's adventure without a little romance? Here's hoping Season 2 brings them together. Number 6. The voice acting.
All right, jeez. You never want to have any fun. Ow! Hoot!
With voice talents like Alex Hirsch and Wendy Malick, you just know the voice acting is going to be great.
But when I saw
That's
Ida,
a very
I immediately went,
mythical
oh, that's my
way.
girl.
Each character's voice just fits their personality super well, and Sarah Nicole
Still
Robles is
wondering.
actually Latina American, just like Luce. Every
Ooh.
voice actor clearly gives it their all, and it really pays off in the final product. Hirsch mentioned in an interview that the voice for King is actually the closest voice he does to his own, compared to characters like Grunkle Stan and Seuss in Gravity Falls.
Cannon Poindexter, come this far.
I guess it really was again.
King makes also happen to be sounds Hirsch makes sort of on a whim.
That's
in
very
real life.
funny.
Like, yes, that annoying noise you do when you eat a pizza, put that into the monster, that's it, that's perfect.
It's true. At least he doesn't make the sounds for Hootie IRL. Or does he?
Hoot, password, please.
Number 5. The characters.
Who dares intrude upon I, the King of
Demons!
We don't have much to say here, except the King is absolutely adorable. That's it. That's the end of
Very
the entry.
cute.
Just kidding. As much as we love King, every character on the show has their own unique quirks. We love Luce because she's a bit of an oddball. She's rebellious but optimistic. And a stellar
Still
protagonist.
live the truth of my own time, huh?
And what? And how you'll be stuck in the baby class? No, don't think like that. Face it. You'll never get a second spell following Ida's lessons. Silence hands.
Ida's personality is modeled after Terrace's mom, aunt, and grandma. And her tough love nature is super endearing.
Witches are awarded their staffs from school. With me as your teacher, you'll be taking a different approach.
That's very
You'll have to work for
exactly.
it.
The 3 major characters are not only charming, but they
No, I can
also
see
have
my own
great
time.
personal development. Ultimately, every character in the show is only trying to make the best decision they can at any given moment, just like the rest of us. Number 4, the animation.
You've always looked down on me because I'm wild, but fortunately, that just made me work harder than you.
Finding the fine line
The
between cute
final
and terrifying
color.
seems like a difficult thing to do, but the Owl House somehow manages. According to Terrace, she was inspired by artists such as Remedios Varo, John Bauer, and Hieronymus Bosch when creating the art for her show. She also grew up attending Catholic
That's
school,
a good
which means She
creation.
spent a lot of time around stained glass and Gothic
No
architecture.
wonder they animated
This
to be
certainly
at.
explains the medieval feel of the Boiling Isles, and the art's aesthetic overall. With 3 animation studios and over 120 people working on the show, The effort and time put in is obvious. The animation is beautiful. Number 3, the message.
Oh, Willow. You don't have anything to show, do you? Waste drama. This is why people call you half a witch, Willow.
The overarching message in this show is that of unapologetically being who you are.
The stupid warden likes to lock people up who don't fit in.
Ooh,
Like, I got
sounds
cancer for
very
food, falling in love.
exciting in my
Time
own
and time again, we see
dreams.
characters being shamed for their hobbies or abilities. But each time we see them rise above the judgment and just embrace who they
I'll
are.
never
We're not
like
allowed
it.
to study any kind of magic. So we study every kind of magic. In secret.
Tara said that she didn't find people she truly connected with until she moved to California in her early 20s. And that sentiment is definitely present in her show. Luz doesn't fit in at school on Earth, but she finds a family in Ida and King, who are both outcasts just like her.
None of you actually did anything wrong. You're all just a bunch of weirdos. Like me.
It's not about fitting in. It's about finding the people who love you for you. Number 2, female representation.
Ooh, that's a good female
Not
one.
only is the main character, Luce, a girl, but the
They'll
majority
definitely
of the
like the
cast is
girls.
also female.
Willow! Wow,
What a
so
perfect
noticeable I almost
pair.
rolled into you.
Hi, Amity.
With strong and lovable characters like Ida, Willow, and Amity taking up a lot of the spotlight, female representation is one thing this show isn't lacking. Dana Terrace is only the 6th woman to create a series for Disney television animation, so it's hardly surprising that she's included so much female representation, and we love her for it.
Wow. Someday I'd like to be as cool as Ida the Owl Lady.
Wow,
Magical,
you're being a good
sassy,
fantasy
fun and
way.
foxy for her age.
We so rarely see female leads,
Huzzah.
let alone female Latina leads,
Uh-huh.
which is why it's so refreshing to see someone who looks like Luz as a protagonist. She was named after Dana's best friend, Luz Batista, whose one condition was that
definitely
the character
useless
also had to be
idea.
Dominican.
Gotcha.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, LGBTQ+ representation.
Oh, Luz, you're here.
LGBTQ plus representation.
With me.
Still definitely a
Representation
couple
in this show
now.
knows no bounds. Luz also happens to be bisexual, and Amity is intended to be a lesbian. In the episode
Definitely a
Enchanting
lesbian
Grog
way.
Fight, Amity is confirmed to have a crush on Luz, as was previously hinted at.
So, who did you want to ask out? Oh, it's not important.
This officially made her Disney's first major animated character to be explicitly a lesbian. Going into development, Terrace was very clear about wanting
This is
to include
definitely the
LGBTQ+
first time
characters.
out.
And although there was some initial reticence, Disney executives eventually came around. Terrace came out as bisexual in 2017, and thus wanted to write a bisexual character. Luckily, she now has a lot of support from Disney.
Well then, if that's settled, may I have this dance?
You
Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.
Well, thanks for watching. See you soon.